Has witnessed unprecedented scenes today as MLAs came to blows inside the assembly over the Birbhum massacre. The pictures we can't show right now because the speaker says you can't, but let me tell you, it was an incredibly appalling situation this morning. Let's debate.
The scenes outside the Bengal assembly as BJP claimed they were manhandled.
गांव का जो माहौल है, जो गुंडागर्दी रामपुर हाट में भादु शेख अनारुल हुसैन ने कर रहा था, ठीक अंदर में भी एक ही हालत बना दिया ये तृणमूल पार्टी, पुलिस और आपने गुंडा एमएलए लेकर.
But look at this. Trinamool leader Asit Majumdar with a bloodied nose says it was the BJP that rained blows.
সিকিউরিটিদের মারছিল তাদের ঠেকাতে গিয়েছিলাম শুভেন্দু অধিকারী নিজে আমাকে ঘুষি মেরেছে শুভেন্দু অধিকারী নিজে ঘুষি মেরেছে
Unprecedented scenes both inside and outside the assembly as leaders came to blows over the law and order in Bengal.
I don't know anything. You can ask speaker. It is a speaker's prerogative.
Claims and counterclaims on both sides. But who provoked and who attacked whom? Let's debate.
Just promise me one thing, viewers. Promise me, panelists, that we are not going to have any blows on the program. My first question is to Sanju. Responding will be Riju. And then I will come to Priyanka Tibrewal. And the question here is, since Sanju went off, I'd put that question to Priyanka Tibrewal. Tell me one thing, Priyanka. Did Shubhendu Adhikari box a Trinamool leader? Because, Sanju's back. So, Sanju, did Shubhendu Adhikari, that question is to Sanju first, did Shubhendu Adhikari box a Trinamool leader because he had a bleeding nose, and he said so. He couldn't have boxed himself.
You know, Shubhendu Adhikari Arnab has put out a tweet where he has categorically said that the Kolkata police in plain clothes were allowed onto the floor of the assembly to heckle, to vandalize, to disrupt the proceedings of the House. And it is these plainclothes men, along with TMC goons and TMC vandals, who disrupted the proceedings. Let the Speaker, under Article 178 of the Constitution, decide what disciplinary action needs to be taken. As you're aware, 5 BJP MLAs have already been suspended. The moot point is that the Trinamool is very cleverly, cunning by half, smarter by half. They're trying to deflect the entire issue into so-called vandalism by BJP MLAs, whereas what Shubhendu Adhikari demanded was a discussion on the Birbhum massacre. What Shubhendu Adhikari, in his position as the LOP, demanded was, why is it that law and order, which is the prerogative of Mamata Banerjee, both in her capacity as Chief Minister and Home Minister, why has the law and order situation in West Bengal collapsed? I will go so far as saying that when Shubhendu Adhikari says that central intervention is needed under Article 355, I support that.
One second. The question is, Riju, no. Just 1 minute. Let me get a response to what you've said there from Riju.
Yes.
Let me get a response to what you have said there from Riju. Riju.
Yes.
Manoj Tigha was seen. I can't show the pictures here, but BJP MLA Manoj Tigha was seen being roughed up inside the assembly. And this is terrible. You all know what has happened in Rampur Hat. The visuals were there of BJP MLA Manoj Tigha being roughed up inside the assembly. How is this going to help you?
Thank you, Arnab. I just want to say, first of all, that whatever suspended Adhikari is telling that local police went inside and Vidhan Sabha and TMC goes inside Vidhan Sabha and beaten up the BJP MLAs as a complete and blatant lie. I think he has confused the Bengal Vidhan Sabha with a BJP party office. But the bottom line is, this was a pre-planned conspiracy by the hooligans of BJP who has imported this culture of violence and bloodshed from Gujarat and Uttar Pradesh, trying to malign and tarnish Bengal and Bengal's governance. That is what it is. If you are where the
Why do you bring an
BJP leader
outsider
and
card
our
into
Home Minister of
everything,
a country,
Riju?
Amit
That's not
Shah ji has
necessary.
said that the Rampur Haat said, no. Where did I bring? I am saying Amit Shah ji said that this is not a political murder. The Bengal government.
is
No,
painful.
Gujarat,
Truth is
UP, what is all
painful.
that?
They do not want that
Investigation is
truth should be
underway. What is the
discussed.
cause for BJP to go do this ruckus?
And what
Why
is
BJP
the
doing
reason?
this ruckus?
What is the reason why leader of
Amit Shah ji has
opposition
said
who
it
have
is
a
not
legitimate
political
right,
incident
they have
and
legitimate
CBI
rights to
investigation
raise
is
issue,
on.
to
Why
question
is
you.
BJP
Why
doing
didn't
this
you allow
ruckus?
them? Why didn't you allow them to this discussion?
So
Now we
you
have
are saying Amit
videos
Shah is a liar.
where we can
Are
see
you saying
that
Amit Shah is a
BJP
liar?
MLAs are being
Or do you have
pinned
no
down.
faith on CBI?
They are
What
held
is
by
it?
the collars. They are kicked.
What is it?
There are
Is Amit
videos
Shah
like
a
this.
liar or you
Now
don't
I
believe the
question
CBI?
if TMC speaker is
What
taking
is
a
it? Is
one-sided
Amit Shah a
decision.
liar or you
I
don't believe
question.
CBI?
Take
Answer
out
my
the
question.
CCTV
Riju, take
footages.
a question.
You will get to
Riju,
know
take a
who
question
goes
and after
whom.
that
Shah
respond.
liar or you
Riju,
don't
Riju,
have
take
faith
a
in
question.
CBI?
Riju, take a question and then respond. Can I be on the screen, please? Otherwise, you won't listen to me. Riju, take a question and then respond. Just calm down. Take her question
my
and then
question
respond. Let's
is,
not speak over each
why
other.
the leaders of
but
the
be brief,
opposition-
I've
Priyanka.
heard this broken record for 2 days.
Yes. So my question was that why leader of an opposition, they do not have a legitimate right to ask or discuss questions when they chose to discuss the question of the Birbhum incident. Why this ruckus happened? Now we have videos where you can see BJP MLAs was pinned down to ground. He was held by the collar and the name of the MLA of TMC is Robin Bakshi. Why Robin Bakshi and Chaukat Mullah were not suspended and 5 MLAs of BJP were suspended? Why did the speaker take such a stance? Now I invite the Trinamool. I tell them that take out the CCTV camera footage where you will be able to see who boxed whom. Because there
Take
are
out the
videos in
CCTV,
market
she
that
says.
we're seeing that
Okay,
being
she throws a
circulated.
challenge right now on the program right now. I want the Trinamool spokesperson to respond. She says on the program, and Sanju will respond after Riju. She says on the program, Priyanka Tibrewal, and she's the lady who took on Mamta Banerjee, you know, in that by-election. She says, take out the CCTV footage.
And
take out the CCTV footage. Put it out, Riju. Put it out.
First of all, the videos first of all, the CCTV footage will be put out to the public so that they get a clear view, not the BJP videos that have been orchestrated by BJP to spread their propaganda, number one. Number two, when BJP and all the opposition parties, they rallied against the Bengal government in the court and ordered for CBI probe. CBI is probing the matter. The Home Minister of this country has said this is not a political incident. Then why Bengal BJP is creating this ruckus? What is their ulterior motive? What is their ulterior motive? Their ulterior motive is to
Okay,
spoil
Sanju is
the
responding to you,
function
Riju.
of the
Riju, now
House.
you
That
Sanju,
they print and
1 minute.
analyze
Riju, she heard your question. Riju, she heard your question. She wants to respond to you. Pray allow her.
Yeah, thank you. Arnab, when did the Birbhum massacre happen? On the 21st of March 2022. Mamata Banerjee visited Birbhum after 72 hours and she was welcomed as if she's coming for a political rally. In such a sensitive matter, the Chief Minister showed zero sensitivity. Point number 2, the most important one, while handing over the Birbhum probe to the CBI, what did the Calcutta High Court say? The Calcutta High Court said that the SIT under Gyanwant Singh cannot be trusted because Gyanwant Singh, who was appointed by Mamata Banerjee to head the SIT, is actually an accused in the coal mining case
No.
and is being
Can I come
probed by
in,
the
Anna, please?
ED.
Can I give her an answer?
No, 1 minute. 1 minute. Of course, you can come in. Now, Sanju, you got half a minute left. I also have a question. He needs to respond to you as well. So allow me, Sanju, to just come in for a minute, please. While you have a right to respond, my other question is on the issue of suspension. And my question to you on that is that, Riju, you remember, 1 minute, Sanju, please stop. Riju, you remember that when Trinamool Congress Rajya Sabha MP, Sushmita Dev was suspended, commented on the suspension of Derek O'Brien. Right? She said, Sushmita Dev said that suspending is the new normal, but that is a dictatorship. So by your own logic, are you a dictatorship?
No, but here,
Riju.
I'll give you 2 answers. First to Sanju Verma and then to you. First to Sanju Verma and then to you. She said it took Mamata Banerjee 72 hours to reach the site of the incident. Well, our senior leaders have already gone there, and if you talk about Mamata Banerjee, 40 minutes it is from the Prime Minister's residence to Singhu border, where 700 farmers died.
Second, answer my question now. I don't have time.
Visit. So don't patronize us, Sanju Verma.
Yeah,
And the second
suspension,
question
answer the
I am
question of the
answering you
suspension.
is that it is not a dictatorship, it is a chronology of events. BJP wanted to create ruckus from the governor's speech to the finance minister's speech to the chief minister's speech. And
Okay,
BJP
ladies and gentlemen,
MLAs,
it is a ruckus. It is a ruckus that tells you. It is a ruckus that tells you the brutal reality of the situation in Bengal right now, ladies and gentlemen. And both politically, otherwise, and on the ground, there is a sense of disarray, and more disarray. Ladies and gentlemen, things are moving fast in Pakistan, and we've also got, the network has also got massive presence in Ukraine. Remember, Shawan is back. He was in Warsaw. He's back in Ukraine, leading the team once again, tracking all that and more. I shall see you tomorrow 9 p.m. for another exciting news day. Till then, good night and goodbye.